Well, it's always nice to play good instruments. Yeah, even this one's like so responsive and like it's just so loose. The sound, it's not tight, it's not nasally. It's just
Sound kind of boxy.
yeah, this just so clean, mid-range sound. So here we have a very beautiful soprano Oli. This is the X2-SACR model. I'll go ahead and break down all those letters. First things first, soprano size, but a lot of the Olis are either with the lattice bracing or the X bracing. So with the X2, this is the X bracing model soprano. Beautiful ancient cypress wood here on the front, paired beautifully with the gloss, especially the room in here. Just we can really see all of that medullary rays and all that silky texture in this cypress wood. 3,750 years old. Blows my mind every time I play an ancient wood because I just don't understand physics wise or just what's going on. How can something like that sound so good and not be so brittle? But here we are, just a beautiful instrument. So that's on the front. And then here on the sides and back, beautiful Indonesian rosewood. Beautiful set of wood. I mean, you can see all the different just colors and grain patterns here on the back of the instrument. Paired nicely aesthetically with the Makassar ebony back end strip right here, as well as for the binding on the bottom and on the top right here on both sides. And then here on the front, very slight detail, but nice little wood purfling that wraps all the way around the perimeter of the instrument, as well as around the rosette. Makassar ebony on the rosette itself, on the bridge, fretboard, and the headstock, the Oli logo here on the top. And even though you don't have any, say, fret markers directly on the front of the fretboard, do have it here as your side fret markers, 5, 7, 10, and 12, and even one on 15. Love seeing 15 plus frets here on the soprano, 17 frets. Really nice. You can get that high D note on the A string. So side fret markers right here. And then this is a radius fretboard here on the soprano. So love to see it. I'm a big fan of the radius fretboard. Truly believe it does make it easier to play bar chords and all your more complicated chords. And then coming on the back, got some curl right here in this mahogany, this one right here. But satin finish neck, mahogany, and then black and gold UPT Goto planetary tuners. Some of the best you can use on your instruments, nice and smooth, easy to use, and very accurate. So it's the industry standards, the Gotos. So yeah, so this cute little instrument, it's got a really beautiful sound, nice rich sound and mature, and I'll get into that in a moment, but beautiful mid-range sound and very responsive. So if I go ahead and just kind of play a C chord right here. First of all, I just love how open it sounds. It doesn't sound like compressed. It doesn't sound, tight. It doesn't sound nasally. It just sounds so free and open, and each string, I feel like it interacts and just interlocks with each and every other string, where you just get one beautiful sound that just sounds like eye candy to me. Just rests really well in my ear. And if I play a G7 chord, again, just everything just super clean with fingerstyle. I'll hold it like this. Just the note separation, it's just unbelievably clean. I mean, this vibrato is a good vibrato. So let me come back to what I just said a few minutes ago. The word mature, when I pick up an instrument like this, tune it up, play with it, it's just one of those things like, wow, just that C chord sounds so good. So in my experience playing a lot of ukes, sopranos, it's the hardest to make sound good because you just have the least to work with, right? You have the smallest scale length, you got the smallest body to work with, You know, and the smaller the body, you know, the less wood you have, the less sound that's resonating on the inside, harder to really take advantage of all the tonal properties of the wood. So, you know, you're trying to make a lot out of very little, right? So, the first thing I usually think of sopranos is you get a smaller sound, you know, the complexity or the richness of it, it's going to be, you know, probably not as there as obviously like a concert or a tenor size. Again, because you're just working with less. So when I pick up something like this and I can get this kind of sound, especially with that resonance and just that sustain, it's, I mean, yeah, it sounds great. You just don't hear it often on soprano instruments. Or it's just so open and resonant. It doesn't get, you know, muddy, or it doesn't get thumpy, you know, when you play on the upper strings. It's super clean. There. And don't even get me started on harmonics. Just super clean. Let's try the 5th fret. Oh my gosh. What the heck? So clean. Oh my gosh, that's louder than some tenors. Some tenors can't even get that loud with the harmonics on the 5th fret. So this may be small, but it packs a lot of punch in all the right ways, and it's like a baby monster. So, of course, with sopranos, I think most people think, oh, soprano is like a strumming instrument, and totally agree. So I'll go ahead and strum a little bit just so you folks can hear what it sounds like, but I'll go ahead and do some fingerstyle on it right after. So here we go, some strumming. So right there, I wasn't strumming hard, just nice and light. And you know, I wish I was a singer, but if I was, I could accompany myself. I don't have to try really hard to get a lot of sound out of this. Just nice and light, beautiful tone. You know, if you wanted to go for it, you can. I think it does have the headroom to handle that. But just again, nice clean sound overall. So let's go ahead and do a fingerstyle. Here we go. Yeah, I think this will sound nice right here. you.